And oh man, here's the deal. So Tiarra Becca from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 5 has the internet pondering and conversing about what constitutes acceptable behavior for a mother of 4. Now, the photo I'm talking about in this video is posted on my blog. You can click the link in the description box to see it for yourself. But I needed other people's opinions on this. Now, the beautiful model and businesswoman recently took some very scantily clad photos with her own children, not just at the photo shoot, but in the actual photos. Now, some people are praising her beauty, you know, her beautiful body, her beautiful face. Her skin was glowing. I mean, she looked amazing. And while some people are praising her beauty, others are calling her irresponsible. Here's what she had to say about the photo. Tiarra said, and I quote, "Yeah, the baby moms. Hashtag MILF Monday. Hashtag Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. When at 2020 Photography 3, shoot you." End quote. So basically, she's letting everybody know, like, yeah, I'm fine as hell. And hey, I concur. I mean, she's definitely one of the best I've seen, man. She's really something else, boy. But anyways, you know, so she's taking sexy selfies, kids in the background and whatnot. People are talking about it. Some people were saying it's inappropriate. Some people were like, look, man, I don't understand what the problem is. Now, she has on lingerie, bra and panties, possibly a thong. And, you know, a lot of people are just like, come on now. That's ratchet. You know, why would you ever take a photo like that with your children there? I have mixed feelings about it personally. You know, I think she does look great. I love the fact that she's celebrating her beauty in her own way. You know, it's up to you how you want to do that. On a personal level, I don't think that the kids should have been in the photo with her. But then you got to think about it like this. What if they weren't in the photo with her, but she took the picture and posted it on the internet anyway? Is that wrong to take the picture at all? Also, she doesn't have on any less clothing than what she would have worn to the beach. So if we're going to go slut shaming her, morally shame her, mommy shame her, or however you want to word it, at the end of the day, if she's not wearing any less clothing than what she would be wearing if she wore a 2-piece bathing suit, then what's the issue? If you support her taking her kids to the beach, that's my whole argument. If you condone her or any other woman taking her children to the beach and her wearing a 2-piece bathing suit, then what's the problem? Now, me personally, I think that when people go to the beach, they shouldn't dress scantily clad either. So I'm consistent. I don't think bathing suits should be worn for people in the public, basically. And some people may think that that's extreme that I'm saying that, but you got to understand something. Some people will contradict themselves and be hypocrites and say it's okay for her to wear that on the beach or something very similar, maybe the same thing but in a different material. However, there's an issue with her wearing it in a photo with her children. You know, so that's just my take on it. I don't think that, I mean, in the perfect world, people wouldn't dress like that in front of each other. However, it's not a perfect world. And she does look pretty damn good. Excuse my thirst. About to give me some of this water for all that fineness. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and drink my water now and just say this. She looks phenomenal. I'm not going to judge her any differently than I would look at a woman who took her children to the beach. It's just the same thing to me. Photo shoot, the beach, you know, and then you say, well, that's different because that's what you're supposed to do. Who says that that's what you're supposed to do there? And what's really the difference? Anybody who thinks it's cool to bring your kids to the beach and wear a bathing suit, but it's not cool to take this photo, please explain to me how it's different. And the only true conclusion that I could come to, if somebody thinks there's a difference, is that they're basically programmed. Their mind is programmed to think that there's a difference. But my mind doesn't work that way. It is what it is, no matter where it happens. You know, it's just like how some people will say, well, adultery is one thing. However, it's even more disrespectful to leave your wedding ring on while committing adultery. But it's just a ring. And they say, well, it's symbolic of the, you know what? The vows were symbolic. You know, there's lots of things that are symbolic. But it just amazes me the way that people's minds think. It's like they were told something when they were small and then just carried it on for the rest of their life and whatnot. And also, a lot of, speaking of carrying things on, people were saying that, oh, our children are going to be traumatized because they saw her in a freaking bra and panties. And it's like, okay, so if she wore that at the house, would they be traumatized? So because they're standing there in the photo the way that they would be if they were at home, you know, so you're trying to tell me that that it's traumatic for them to see their mother scantily clad, even though they probably have seen her scantily clad 1,000 times. Well, whatever. People are so full of it sometimes. But hey, you know what? I take that back. Let me not say people are full of it, because you may think something different than what I do. I respect your opinion. That's why I'm asking for it. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine. Shout out to my girl Tiarra. She's beautiful. She's a freaking MILF with a capital MILF. And remember, if anybody says anything crazy to you, Tiarra, say, do you take your kids to the beach? Do they see you in a bathing suit? Okay, shut up. Meat Magazine.